Hey y'all, welcome back to the Santino Sunday Cigar Review. This week we're going to be doing the Epcoa Perfecto, so stay tuned.
Get it.
All right, welcome back everyone to Santino's Sunday Cigar Review. I'm Mike, and I've got Maddie here, and Sparks behind the camera. Today, as Maddie said, we're reviewing the Epcoa by Nat Sherman. This is not a new cigar by any means, no. But I'm doing it because I'm sure you've all noticed by now and realized that Nat Sherman has unfortunately went out of business as of a couple weeks ago. It's really sad to miss a good quality company and a quality cigar. I was hoping somebody might have bought the brand and kept it going, but unfortunately that doesn't seem to have happened. So we're going to do a review on this. Guys, there's plenty of reviews on this cigar. We're not doing anything new. This is just our way of saying thank you to a great product, and we still have plenty of it here at the store. So I'll kind of jump right in there, Maddie, unless you want to.
Yeah, I can talk about the specifics.
Yeah, why don't you talk about the little bit of the background. I think people get excited about this because everybody always talks about Cuban this, Cuban that. Mm-hmm. So, Maddie, let's educate the viewers here.
So, overall, this cigar has a wrapper that's an Ecuadorian, Connecticut, Dominican Republic binder, and a mixture of Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers to it. Now, this cigar was first acquired by the Nat Sherman Company in 1929. And why that's really cool is that back in the 1920s and all the way up until 1955 in the Cuban embargo, you could actually get Cuban tobacco in most cigars in the U.S., and this was originally a Cuban cigar. However, because of the embargo, they've switched over to Ecuadorian and Dominican tobaccos inside of it, which I think is a really cool history behind this cigar. So what do you think?
Yes, I totally agree. I've, as you can see, I've already into my second third, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about the first third and what I've noticed, and then I'll hop right into the second third. It is mild. You can see the light natural wrapper. Mm-hmm. It reminds you so much of a Cuban, cigar in appearance and in taste.
Yeah.
Look, folks, for, whether you believe it or not, most Cuban cigars are very light. That's just kind of their niche. And I'll tell you what, and then a lot of people will say, Davidoff this, Davidoff that. That's just another light cigar. I will tell you right now, I would smoke an Epcoa over any of the, what did I just mention?
Davidoff's.
Davidoff. This is a way better cigar for a whole lot cheaper, folks. Yeah. So grab them while the supplies last around the country. But anyways, so what I get is, a little nuttiness, a little hay, and all of this is synonymous with this kind of tobacco. I'm not telling people anything they don't know. There's a light sweetness, as you can tell when I partake in the cigar and exhale. It's very creamy. It's a lot of the characteristics of what you would call maybe an old school cigar. Yeah. And that's what, we like here. And, what a time it must have lived, to be in the roaring 20s and 30s. This was a lot of fun, and it still is today. So, once again, in the second third, I'm getting, all the stuff is staying very consistent. It's burning symmetrically. I had a nice ash right before we got on camera that just fell off. It's what you and once it Manuel Quesada, excellent. Let's go back to him. So it's made by his factory in the Dominican Republic. He is outstanding as far as a purveyor of quality tobacco. Yeah. I just hope that this doesn't impact his factory too much because, from what I understand, his biggest supplier that he makes cigars for is Nat Sherman, and now Nat Sherman doesn't exist. So I am sure Quesada Factory will be fine. They will pick up other people because he does a really great job. Mm-hmm. So anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we'll get into this review a little more in depth.
All right, well, Mike spoke into it a little bit more. I'm going to talk about the Perfecto size itself. So the Perfecto size was really common during the 1920s and 30s, and it's become increasingly less common over the years due to a lot of factors. For instance, this size has really kind of gone out of style in the U.S. market for more thicker ring gauge cigars and for longer cigars. And it requires a huge amount of skill to actually roll this cigar. Most notably, there's only a couple of Perfectos that are remaining. And mostly they're in the Hemingway series by Arturo Fuente, and they have some really skilled rollers who are able to accomplish it. Now, you had something about this, too.
Yeah, well, so when I saw that Perfecto this morning, when I took it out of the wrapper, I thought, I wonder if this is going to be one of those Perfectos that have a tight draw. And I'm sure there's people in the audience who are saying, yeah, I never liked those just for that reason. It's a great-looking cigar, but a lot of times it's hard to draw until you get to the wider part of the body of the cigar after you burn through that Perfecto tip. But I wish I would have had this on camera, but I had no issue. This thing did not cause me any kind of drawing problem, or I had to work at it a little harder. None of that factored into this. So once again, that's a testament to the Casada factory and Nat Sherman. Anyways, it's a really important point because I think a lot of people see these Perfectos on the shelf and they just pass them up just for that reason. What else you got, Maddie?
So this would actually, I'm thinking of now where this cigar would be a great one to smoke. Honestly, this would be a great cigar to smoke either in the morning or if you're out golfing or lounging by a pool or something, this would be an absolutely amazing cigar to smoke. It's a pretty light overall cigar, judging by the wrapper binder filler combo, and I think that this would be really great out on the golf course too, because it's holding a nice steady ash. It's got a good construction, so even if there's a wind out, it'll still burn right.
And I will tell you, it's light in wrapper, and it's light overall, but it's medium in body. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge characteristic that I really want the audience to know is this is not a mild cigar. It's actually medium in body. So you're getting all those robust and unique flavors that are coming through. So it's really a must smoke, because it's totally deceiving all the way around. Now, I'm going to tell you something I really like about this, because we haven't talked about this on the show in a while, and that's pairings. This cigar is perfect pairing. I mean, the quintessential pairing would be an old-fashioned or a Sazerac. And, of course, here at Santino's, you can actually get an old-fashioned with 500 different whiskeys to make your old-fashioned, or we actually have Sazerac Rye and Sazerac 18. Mm-hmm. So for people who like an old-school smoke that's Cubanesque and an old-school drink like an old-fashioned or Sazerac, you've hit pay dirt. It is going to be your go-to drink and pairing by far. So anyways, we're going to pause one more time. When we come back, we're going to wrap this up, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back, everyone, to our last segment here. Look, I can go on and on and on about this cigar. I can't find anything that I don't like about it. So my pro is that it is just a great cigar. And it doesn't matter if you've just started smoking cigars, you've been smoking 30 years. If you've been smoking 30 years, try something new. I bet you've been smoking the same cigar that long. My only con would be, unfortunately, Nat Sherman went out of business, and nobody's going to produce this great cigar. So that's the only thing I can think of. Maddie, how about you?
So my pro for this cigar is that it can be pretty much smoked just about anywhere, at about any time, and it's still going to be a great overall stick. But the con for me is that if I could still smoke, is that this cigar is at the $13 price point, and it's an extremely, for me, it would be an extremely light cigar. So, I think that would be my overall con with this.
All right. Well, wrap us up here.
All right, so I think that's good. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bells for whenever all of our videos go live. Don't forget to check out the description. You can see the website and if we have any events coming up. And, yeah, I think that's good.
And remember, folks, we have plenty of the whole Nat Sherman lineup. We have the Metropolitan series. We have the Timeless. We have the Epcoa. We still have a lot of the special limited edition releases. So there's still a healthy supply. It is moving fast, but come in and get your last of the Nat Shermans. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And remember, here at Santino's, we drink,
we smoke, and we know things. Have fun, y'all.